Hello Gems, and good morning from Disney Springs. We're continuing our series on breakfast options at the parks and beyond, and we're here today to see what Springs has for breakfast. Let's go. One of the reasons I love to come to Springs around 9 a.m. is that most of the stores open at 10 a.m., but there are count them, two places open at 9 a.m. where you can get some awesome breakfast. So let's make our first stop. Everglazed Donuts, nestled in the vibrant atmosphere of Disney Springs in Orlando, Florida, boasts a history as rich and sweet as its delectable treats. Established as part of the expansive Walt Disney World resort, Everglazed emerged in 2021 as a haven for donut aficionados, offering an array of innovative flavors and whimsical creations. With its roots deeply entrenched in the culinary creativity synonymous with Disney, Everglazed quickly became a beloved destination for locals and tourists alike. Its journey is a testament to the enduring allure of sugary delights and the magic of Disney's culinary ventures, leaving an indelible mark on the culinary landscape of Disney Springs and beyond. First up, I had to try the breakfast Sammie. This is 2 eggs, American cheese, and your choice of bacon or sausage on a sweet Hawaiian roll for $10. Let's see how this tastes. That is so incredibly good. One thing that is true of Everglazed is that everything is sweet. So this bread is that King's Hawaiian bread, and I love it so much. I think that the eggs are cooked really well. So it looks like it has regular egg plus egg white as well, which is interesting. The sausage is so good. I love breakfast sausage. It is like, I'm salivating. One of my favorite things. And with the King's Hawaiian bread, you get that little pineapple sweet kick that is absolutely amazing. And Everglazed, again, one of literally 2 places that opens at 9 a.m. when Springs, generally the stores and all of that open at 10 a.m. So there weren't a lot of people there. There were a few, and I was really, really shocked. But yeah, like, this is one of my favorite things now. I will come back again and again to get this, and I would give this a 5 out of 5 tiaras. Highly, highly recommend. I also got the Cinnamon Toast Crunch donut. This is a glazed donut with cinnamon icing, Cinnamon Toast Crunch of course, and buttercream frosting for $6.50. So I tried to cut this to show you a cross section. That didn't really work out because the Cinnamon Toast Crunch on top kind of prevents you from cutting this in half, at least in a straight line. So I'm just gonna kind of tear it and see what happens. Yeah, so I've pulled it apart. You can see the inside. That looks really good. I think it might have some sort of apple in it. Oh no. Yeah, so there's the cross section. This looks really good. Time to dig in. Let's see how this tastes. So first up, this thing looks really messy, so I'm gonna use a bit. That donut really has no business being that good. That was amazing. Somehow, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch was still crunchy. I've seen some reviews where it was, like almost stale and soggy. If you purchase them later in the day, I can see where that would happen, but I went right as it opened, and so it was nice and fresh. It's a glazed donut paired with a cinnamon roll, paired with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like, this thing's amazing. And then on top it has a little, I guess it's whipped cream I think. So yeah, I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Anything cinnamon. Cinnamon rolls, twists, whatever. So if you enjoy Cinnamon Toast Crunch for breakfast, especially when the milk gets all like cinnamony and it's pretty much like horchata. So that was absolutely amazing. I'm contending with some birds right now, of course. They are, swarming around me waiting for leftovers, but joke's on them because if you've watched me for a while that I take leftovers home like I plan to, because I want to show you more options, and in order to do that, like, I have to order more than what I would normally eat. So yeah, that donut's coming home with me, and I guess it won't keep too long either because, yeah, like I said, that cereal would kind of get stale, and so I don't want that. So I'll probably end up eating the whole thing throughout the day. Gee darn. This donut is amazing, and that is why I'm going to give it a platinum tiara. Everything about it is astounding, and I knew from the minute that I tasted it that was a platinum tiara. I love it.
Another great option for breakfast at Springs is Earl of Sandwich. Earl of Sandwich traces its origins back to the bustling streets of London in 1762. Founded by John Montague, the fourth Earl of Sandwich, the establishment gained fame for its innovative concept of serving meat between two slices of bread, a creation that would forever bear the Earl's name. Fast forward to modern times, Earl of Sandwich found a home within the magical world of Disney, opening its doors in Disney Springs in 2004. Since then, it has remained a beloved destination for visitors seeking hearty sandwiches crafted with quality ingredients and inspired by the Earl's timeless legacy.
You know how I love to find a nice, quiet, empty place to record, so I'm sitting outside of Earl. And there's no one out here, mainly because it's pretty cold. It's like in the 50s again. I did this at All-Star Movies, but I am cold, but I would rather sit out here than inside, with people like watching me and stuff like that. So I don't want to bother anyone. So here I am just in my nice quiet corner with the Earl sign right behind me. This is some nice Springs ambiance this morning.
I got the bacon, egg, and cheddar breakfast sandwich. This is bacon, eggs, and cheddar, of course, and breakfast sauce on a toasted bun for $6.49.
Let's see how this tastes. Earl of Sandwich is one of my favorite places to come. And for breakfast, they have some great options here. This sandwich, I highly recommend it. So the bread is nice and pillowy and soft, and it's more of like a white sourdough type thing. Not sourdough, I think it's Kaiser. So yeah, it's nice and pillowy, and then it's got eggs and cheese and bacon. And a good amount too. I think it would be the equivalent of 2 whole slices. So yeah, this is really, really good. Jason and I come to Earl as much as possible. It is still one of the cheapest options here at Springs. Over the years, they have raised their prices a little bit. Does anyone remember when their sandwiches were $5 like 10 years ago or so? And they tried really hard to keep it cheap for the longest time, but inflation and all that, they have raised prices a bit. But yeah, this breakfast sandwich at Earl, Jason and I have traveled to Disneyland 3 times now. The first 2 times we went, Earl of Sandwich was right next to our hotel, the Disneyland Hotel. We've stayed there 3 times, and Earl used to be right there, right next to it. And we hardly ate at the hotel the whole time we were there. We would get breakfast at Earl and then walk, a mile through downtown to the parks. And yeah, this just brings back memories of those trips. They were amazing. And this will get a platinum tiara. Highly recommend.
I also got the sausage burrito. This is scrambled eggs, sausage, roasted potatoes, red peppers, red onions, Roma tomatoes, cheddar cheese, and sour cream for $6.99.
Let's see how this tastes. That is incredibly good. I have never had that before because every time I've eaten at Earl for breakfast, I always got the sandwich. So this had a really interesting texture. I thought at first it was rice. It's hash browns. So there's hash browns in this, I think, eggs and cheddar and tomatoes and sausage. And I got a hint of like peppers and onions, I think. This is great. Again, sausage is my breakfast meat of choice, and I absolutely love it. The wrap, the tortilla is nice and warm, and it stayed really hot. When they handed me the bag at Earl of Sandwich, the person actually warned me that it was so hot, and having been here before, I know that these sandwiches do stay hot for a very long time. So, you know, I was out here taking pictures and everything, and this thing is still piping hot. I definitely couldn't have eaten it a couple minutes ago. So the one thing I would like is a dip. I think anyone who's watched my things before, I like to dip things and stuff. You know what this would be really good with? Sausage gravy. Dip this thing in some sausage gravy. Oh my gosh, that would just be a platinum tiara for that. But yeah, this is really, really good. I like the amount of cheese as well. The ingredients aren't distributed equally throughout, which, you know, I think is expected. That wouldn't be anything that would be possible, especially with hash browns, but it's also very big. I have a pretty small mouth, so that's why I usually don't have these. So if you want less carbs, you can order a bowl instead. So, and it'll have all the same stuff, maybe except for the hash browns, or you could ask to, you know, not include them. Yeah, this is fantastic. I like the eggs, the cheddar, the sausage. The tomatoes also add a nice flavor. It's not very tomato forward. There's maybe like a couple chunks in here. So if you don't like tomato, this wouldn't be the worst thing that you could eat, but anyway, yeah, this is great. I would give this a 5 out of 5 tiaras. Highly recommend. So that wraps up the breakfast portion of this video. Earl of Sandwich and Everglazed both open at 9, so they are my go-to places here. I love to come to Springs early because there's no one here until at least 10, and even then, it doesn't get really, you know, hectic until around noon. And that's the time that I'm usually out of here, so that's my plan for today. But let's go and take a look at some merch. I am in the mood to shop. I made my way over to the co-op where I guess Stitch has taken over. He's got like a pizza and some popcorn, and he's going to cause some hijinks in here, I guess. So I'm over in the housewares section, and they have a lot of these things. I've seen all of this before, but I just want to note them because they're all really cool, and I want them, but I'm not going to get them. I just noticed this sign, no room in your luggage, shipping and package pickup options are available. Please see cast member for details. I have done that before on trips before I moved here, and yeah, if you buy a whole bunch of stuff, they will certainly ship it home for you. They want you to spend money. Oh, they have a lot of really cute mugs. I don't need more mugs. I actually bought 2 when I was out in California, and yeah, I don't need any more, but they have a lot of really cute options here for you. So here's the Munchlings area, I guess, and they've got food-based clothing patterns. They've got this one over here. This is a Spirit jersey with a Mickey ice cream bar, a soda, I guess, and a Mickey-shaped hamburger. Although we don't have those here, they have them in Tokyo. And then they've got on the side, oh my gosh, did someone just like say, what does Shelly want today, and make a whole line of food clothes? That's so cute. And they've got like a mini cupcake. I love that. Should I start to collect Munchlings? Let me know in the comments. And they have these really cute little popcorn buckets. That is adorable. And there's the orange bird and a citrus swirl next to him. Oh, so cute. So that's it for today. I looked at some merch in a couple places. I didn't really see anything I particularly wanted. Now it is raining and I need to go home, so I'll make this quick. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. I do appreciate it. I appreciate every one of you. And until next time, have a magical day.